Welcome aboard the good ship Skal Melbourne. I'm Captain Callaway, and I'm joined today by a universally respected, selectively loved and dubiously connected industry identity. In his youth, he was what my father would have called a long-haired hippie lout, a hard-drinking, hard-living, wild young rafting guide, mountain climber and naked bungee jumper, now cleverly disguised as a respectable and significantly less hirsute industry sales manager. Welcome to 60 Seconds of Skal, Mr. Craig Hunt.
Thank you, Captain Callaway. I don't know about the naked bungee jumper, but that's fine.
Your time starts now. What do you do and who do you do it for?
I work on the road, seeing travel agents, working for Ski Mac's entire travel group and Contours Travel and MW Tours.
Are you married?
I am married with two boys, 21 and 22.
Facebook tells me a bit about those two children. Can you name them in order from most favourite to least favourite?
No.
Is it true that you trapped your wife to be in the middle of a raging river and refused to take her back to shore until she had agreed to a date?
Very close to being true, but we did meet on a whitewater raft in the middle of a raging river, yes.
And how has that worked out for you so far?
Well, we celebrated 31 years of marriage last Wednesday.
Oh, well done. Happy anniversary. Mazel tov. Craig, I have detected a slight accent. You're clearly not from these parts. Where were you born?
I was born in Dunedin, New Zealand, and immigrated here 33 years ago.
And I'm told that you were a very pretty little baby. Is that true?
There is a photo floating around of me as a baby somewhere. Yeah, I think I was a chubby little baby at that stage, yes.
What brought you to Australia?
My wife, to be.
What's the best job you've ever had?
Working with you, Richard.
That's another story. What's the worst job you've ever had? And the answers can't be the same.
The worst job I've ever had, probably teaching.
Where is your favourite place in the world, Craig?
Anywhere where there's blue sky and white snow.
And who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Probably the current president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta.
You bet you can't say that 3 times fast. Name three Skalleagues, Craig, you wouldn't mind being trapped in an elevator with.
Well, it would have to be President Tara would be one. Probably David Reeves from the South Sydney Skal Club, and maybe Nicola Strudwick, who's the president of Perth.
Very strategic choices there. How long have you been a Skal member?
That's a really tough question. I would suggest something like 15 years, maybe even longer.
When was your last lunch?
Christmas lunch.
Who did you sit with? Can you remember?
Sharon van der Veeken and Graham Smith. They would be 2 that were on the table, yes.
And I think I might have been there too. However, forgettable, no doubt. Craig, who is your favourite cartoon character?
Fred Flintstone.
You sure? Anyway,
no.
Craig, are you related to the actress Helen Hunt?
No, I have nobody in the family called Helen. I only have one sister.
Are you perhaps related to the 4 times world squash champion Jeff Hunt?
My brother's name is Jeff Hunt, correct.
And what about Federal Health Minister Greg Hunt?
Well, he probably has a worse nickname than I do, so no.
So no famous Hunts in your family?
Not really. No, I don't know whether the word famous is an applicable word to our family.
Infamous, perhaps.
Infamous, maybe, but no famous.
Craig, what's the first word that comes to mind when I say Skal?
Drink.
And who has been your favourite Skal president to date?
Silly question, Richard. It has to be Tara.
Good answer, Craig. As you can hear, the buzzer's sounded. Your time is up. Thank you for joining us on 60 Seconds of Skal.